I'll be scared. I watch too much murder programs. You ain't straggling meat in the night time. We're gonna sort this shit out tonight. But you ain't killing me.
Ooh, below crust. What's the layer below Earth? What is that layer?
Lava.
Yeah.
Lava.
What's under lava?
Lava. Fucking hell.
Yeah. He came with nothing, and I thought,
It was lava. Came to melt you.
yeah, but
These niggas with nothing to offer. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, ninjas.
I was like, dude. Listen. Some of the crustiest level of people was able to get into my vicinity.
Hey guys, welcome to the Pinkprint Podcast. I am Coach Siri.
Shauna D.
Vicky used to be Vixen.
Every time? Every time. Okay.
So thank you guys for all your feedback and tuning into the last episode.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, we loved it. We love it. It keeps us motivated. It keeps us wanting to come back and do more. So we appreciate it. We know we had a few technical errors. But we really appreciate the feedback. Yeah.
We keep it moving.
That was our pilot.
Yeah, and we've had loads of good feedback as well.
Yeah. Pure love. So much love.
So today, guys, we are going to be diving into the relationship chapter. Very interesting chapter indeed.
Okay.
So it's the glow up to make you
Grow up.
So in relationships, so I know a few people were saying they wanted me to show the book a bit of a close-up. So we're going to get to the relationship chapter and actually show you what is there. So the relationship chapter is chapter 5. And as I explained last week, relationships are broken down into 4 different areas, So, I don't know if y'all can see this, but as you can see, it's broken down into 4 different areas. Buy a copy if you want to see it properly.
The link will be below.
Yeah, we're going to put it in there.
So you've got your relationship with your family, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your partner, and your relationship with your colleague. So we put some questions out there this week, like over the last week, and it's directed us in a direction of going into, we're going to just because there's so much to unpack in relationships.
Yeah.
So we can't do it all today. So we're just going to focus on your relationship with your partner.
Right.
So your intimate relationship and how that's going down. So that stretch. That brings us straight to our first question, which we put out to the public, which is, what do you consider the main reason for relationship breakdowns? What do you think it was?
Well, did we give options? We broke it down, didn't we?
No, we
didn't
gave
give
no
options.
options. People just came with it. Wild stuff.
I got a lot of people saying
wild stuff.
Communication was like tip top.
Lack of.
Yeah.
The way you communicate, but communication was definitely the top.
And then intimacy kind of came second.
Yes.
But communication, lack of communication, not even communication itself, but lack of communication was like top. Like people, why are people just not talking? Like what's happening?
Yeah, so let's unpack that. So what do we think? Why is there a lack of communication? Where is it that we get
before we go any further, guys.
Sorry.
I just want to make a disclaimer.
All right.
We are not relationship experts.
No.
We're not here to give you no advice.
No. I mean,
if you guys really want some advice, let us know. We can look at getting a relationship expert or something. But we're not those people. We're just gonna talk about. Listen,
I'm talking from experience, and I said I got the tools. I'm joking. But not so much that we're experts, but we're definitely talking from a place of experience.
Or where we've lived.
Experiences.
A space of experiences. A space of what am I trying to say? Like observation
and
like seeing it in other people's relationships.
What's happened to you and you see it, So that's all we can do right now.
Exactly.
And if you want more in-depth professional help,
we're gonna do it. We
can signpost you or get someone on or whatever. But for now, it's about what we think.
Yeah.
And also the feedback you guys give us, because we're gonna then be telling it as well. Speaking of it.
All right. So guys, so what do you think? Communication. What's happening?
Boy.
So I think a lot of it is. All right, for me, right, I think I talk a lot in my head and I expect you to understand it. and to get it.
Oh, mind reading.
Yeah.
You're looking for some mind reading.
Yeah.
But you know what? You said it's not. It's very common.
Yeah.
A lot of people just expect their partner to understand how they're feeling or
Yes.
what's going on.
Because I've had to observe this within myself. Why are you not understanding me? Why am I irritated? This is a place of observation within myself.
Okay.
I definitely talk within myself, or maybe to my girls or my sisters or whatever it is. More so, and then I expect you as the guy to understand, and I realize, oh no, not understand.
They're not mind readers. No one's a mind reader.
Just get it.
For me, personally, I think sometimes maybe that you're not in a place to say it all the way that it is in your head when it comes out your mouth.
Yeah, you said the same.
Elaborate.
It doesn't. So say you want to say, oh no,
Say it.
say you want to say, can you fix that shelf for me?
Right.
And then the
That one or that
the
one.
shelf or
Right.
the shelf or the shelf,
Okay.
shelf.
Because the shelf
Right.
is tilted.
Yeah,
Already?
or lean, or it just needs to go up,
Yeah.
fam. The shelf needs to go up.
Right.
So, you know, you may ask one way, you know, I've communicated I need it done.
Mm-hmm.
So now days go past and the shelf is still there and it's not up.
Right.
Anger builds inside.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel
Frustration.
like, I'm learning to kind of either ignore the anger or not say it. Because sometimes you can kind of say it in the wrong way. Because obviously you want it done now, innit? And the way it says, where you work it out in your head, like you internally, you're thinking, why are you gonna fucking shelf?
Yeah.
You're angry. If it comes out that way, the shelf might go on your head. It might not even
Yeah.
go down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just a thing where I just sometimes think people just avoid confrontation or avoid conflict or just don't say what they should say when they should say it. I've been in that situation where there's been things that I should have said and I've just thought this is going to turn into a massive thing. So I kind of haven't said it. A lot of the time I do speak. I do be open and have the conversation and communicate quite well. But if it's something that I know is going to cause a long drawn out problem, I tend to internalize it a little bit more.
I'm going to go back to me. And I feel like, you know what? As a woman, I think as women, there's certain things that are unspoken that you just get, right? So it's like, I would see that shelf, for example, and I already know I'm gonna pull up. But the thing is, I got a man there.
Yes.
So why do I can put it up. I have no problem putting it up. But why do I need to pinpoint and say that needs to be done?
Yeah. But I think men see things different to us. I just think that's the way.
I've got some interjection.
Yeah,
over
go on,
here.
we got some.
Go on, let's hear the man's point of view on this one.
I'm going to take a drink first.
Yeah, let's all have
Yeah,
a
let's
try.
all jump in.
How do you know he's not busy and he's got other things that he
Backside, you need to be in the house with him.
We can see him.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he knows he's got to put that up.
Yes.
But because he's got other things going on, yeah, he probably said, you know, I'm going to do it in the weekend, but you asked him on Monday. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's already...
Communication.
Thank you. Communicate that.
Say that. That's fine.
Say, babes, I'm going to throw this up on the weekend.
All right,
Done.
sometime-
No
And
anger,
we
no
can be
frustration.
forgiven for wanting things done immediately because I'm that type of person. If I ask you now, I kind of want it done now because I can kind of do it myself or I'll get someone else to do it, pay them or whatever. But I feel like just say, you know, manage expectations. And this is what should happen in each parts of the relationship. Whether it's a shelf, whether it's intimacy, whether it's upset over something, managing expectations of what you're able to deliver.
But also,
So
if you know that's
can't
going to
do
make
it,
me
that's
happy, why don't
fine.
you just do it?
No.
If it's going to make me happy and it takes 5 seconds, why can't you just do it for me? Because you know I can just do it quickly. No?
Justin?
Well, what I would say is, yeah, sometimes, yeah, we get distracted. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got a lot of things going on. Or sometimes it's better for you to say, babes, don't forget to, you know what I mean?
that can get
So how long do we do that for, though?
And then, like, pardon?
How long do we do that for? A day, a week,
But
a
no,
month?
You could just say, like, yo, babes, don't forget you need to put up the shelf, yeah? When can you put up the shelf? Because, you know what I mean? Open the conversation.
Okay.
Sometimes we're
So
not,
can I
we're
ask?
not getting it straight
If
away.
you
Put
said,
it up.
if it was Monday and you said Wednesday and you said you're going to do it on Wednesday and then when Wednesday comes you don't do it now, can we be vexed?
No.
Huh?
Why?
Hey, you
Because
passed the
let
deadline,
me tell you
sir.
why. That Wednesday could have came in and I'm stressed out a bit. You know, if I'm stressed out a bit, and you can see that. So
Communicate.
you
Tell
can
me
see
I'm
that-
stressed. I mean, I do eat.
No, but
No, but if you come and say, yo, babes, you're on my day today, man. And you know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about the cupboard.
Shelf.
You know what I mean? You're not thinking about that. So
Okay.
that's why you say, oh, babes, I don't know if it's the right time, or you could say on Thursday morning, so babes, don't forget to put up the you know what I mean, the shelf. Do you know what I mean? Then he could be like, you know, babes, I'm gonna do it on the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's for us to just like, you just got to open the conversation. You can't just directly, when you tell us, we're just gonna say yes. Do you know what I mean? So we don't know that you're on time mode. You know what I'm saying?
We always are on time mode.
But that's what I'm saying. But we don't know that you're on time mode.
But why
Like
not?
the second
So-
time it happened, you know.
Do you know what? For me, I feel like I over communicate. And then it becomes a nagging thing. Because it's like,
As well.
if I've said it so many times and I'm saying it again, then I'm nagging you now, innit? You're going to get annoyed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and
So you
it's
can't win.
about...
So I've over communicated.
No, you didn't.
I
You
have.
said it once or twice.
And that
No,
can become
I
a nag.
just said too many times
You
that's
made
become
that little
nagging.
thing, yeah, piss you off, and then it's gonna turn into an argument.
I don't necessarily say it's pissed me off, but
becomes annoying.
it's getting annoying,
But
isn't
then
it?
it's gonna turn into an argument.
Yeah.
But then you're going to be vexed.
So how do we win? How do we come to some common ground?
I just say sometimes, yeah, just speak. But you should have a day that you lot can just sit down and just speak and go over everything.
And you know, going back to your point, Vicky, it's definitely the delivery and the tone. It definitely is. And I've had to
Learning how to say nothing at some times or wait until
Yeah.
Yeah, better moment.
Yeah.
have the conversation in your head first,
Yeah.
not the angry one,
Yeah.
and then say it. Because
Then say
sometimes
it.
if it comes in your head and you say it out your mouth,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, and you learn that as
Why
you
does it
get
have
older.
to be so serious sometimes when you lot ask? Why can't you just speak on a normal like vibe you ate and ask?
But you do, but by the fifth time it ain't gonna be no vibes. Well, it'll be vibes. It ain't gonna
I
be
don't think you
the
lot
same
hear
vibes.
it until you hear it.
The bass.
And then by that point, then why are you talking like that for?
Yeah, and then your next go in and you're like, but I asked you how much, and then you do get a slight attitude.
Or
it's
until
you
you're like,
asked so many times.
just get up.
Do you know what I mean?
No, wait,
Because
I don't want to
so
do
many
it.
times, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to do that shelf myself.
Yeah.
by this time, the man's coming to do it on Friday. Don't worry.
You paid, you done already paid or done it.
Called them people there that you call on the phone.
I don't know.
You know the ones with the app,
no
but you
fix
just pay them money and you just make them come and do it. You know they put the slot, and then when they come in, open the door for the man, please. You get me? I don't have that problem personally.
That's
no more.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
See,
but
when
no,
the
the shop needs
See
to.
when the next
oh,
man
you're
comes
saying.
in, that's disrespectful.
He's paid.
What?
He's being paid. This is
No,
his
but you
job.
put the situation now. You just caused the situation for no
So the shelf
reason.
must catch dust.
Only a week.
Why is it a week?
Monday-
Wednesday you said, now we slip Ghana, Tuesday, Friday, next week? No.
I've already done it myself, to be honest, by this point. I've already done it
Yeah, I can put
myself.
up a shelf. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got my drill.
So I've got the drill, or I've got the app. Make the man come for 2
So lack of
hours.
communication. What we're saying, lack of communication is
Delivery.
due to delivery
Delivery
is
is
definitely
important.
Delivery is key.
So some discussions came out of this question, like people were going deep. But one of the discussions that I found quite interesting, it came up a few times, is just like how you work with your partner, like having that relationship almost like a business. So you have your business meetings, and that's where you can iron out little things like these problems here. So if you run your relationship more or less like a business, because you're a team, aren't you? Your partnership.
Yeah, exactly.
You're trying to
You
build
are a
something. You're
team.
building something
Yeah.
together. So you should have regular meetings.
And
So
conflict
yeah.
resolutions and all of
Yes,
that. And
exactly,
realise
to
certain
evolve
things.
and
Yeah.
push
It's true.
forward.
That's why I said have this sit down, arrange a date that you're like always gonna have that sit down and go through everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
But
what
how
helps
many
sometimes.
couples do that?
No,
To be honest with you, probably not a lot.
not enough, I think.
Like
I
who
think
proper
that's a
sits
problem.
down? Who proper sits down with their partner and strategizes? Like leave something in the comments.
Yeah, let us
Like,
know in the comments. Because
Yeah,
boy,
be good.
that is a good thing. I mean, it can happen every so often, organically, but I think having that fixed time etched out, I think is actually a good idea.
Yeah.
It's
I think everyone should just try it, experiment.
Not just
Yeah,
at the end
it's-
of the year or whatever, but I think it's something that is work in progress. Everyone should give it a go.
So in the relationship chapter, I have some communication exercises in here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try them. Who wants to go first?
Vicky.
All right. you go. All right, let's look at what you can do. Conflict resolution.
Okay.
So this one here now. Okay, so Vicky,
Yes.
the other day when you came in, you walked upstairs with your shoes. And when you did that, it made me feel like you've just like disrespected me because I just hoovered the floor and you know I don't like trainers in the house. So why would you walk upstairs with your trainers?
I was busy and I forgot to take them off. I apologise.
I don't think it will go like that, seriously.
It ain't gonna go like that, but I know exactly how you feel because I feel the same way about going upstairs with the shoes.
Yeah.
And I say it like that. And by the third time I ain't saying it like that.
What are you saying? Stop wearing the t-shirts and upstairs.
But yeah, no, I mean, it wouldn't go like that, but again, it's about the tone and the delivery.
Because you said it very nice, and then
you
it
said
led
it in
to
a nice way, so that then got a nice reaction
then
from me.
Had you said it like,
Say it
Vicky,
in a rougher way.
yo, Vicky, why are you going upstairs with your shoes? Respond to that. Yeah.
That's the response.
Yeah.
The whole of the feeling. Kiss out.
All right. Sean's, all right.
Let's get ready for this one.
All right, so we've been like beefing for like a week now.
Okay.
Right, we keep arguing over this same thing. I'm not cooking. You don't want to cook. So what are we going to do? How are we going to solve this?
Okay, so if I am working more days than you and you're working less and you refuse to cook...
hello, we're trying to collaborate here.
And you refuse to...
No,
we can
babe,
collaborate.
Who's the man?
Does it matter?
Why?
Who is the man?
It doesn't matter.
Is that what we're doing, yeah? 2024, that's what we're doing.
We've got a problem now.
Wait.
What do you mean? You need to turn the camera
Yeah.
around. What is that? Are you crazy?
Someone sent me a video on from Facebook yesterday
Right.
where this woman is talking about her man saying let's go 50-50 on the bills, yeah? Mm-hmm. So cool, he's saying 50-50 on the bills, but what she's saying is I do the most of the work with the kids, I cook, and then you're still expecting 50%. How do you still want me to perform as a woman for you?
Oh.
I'm glad you lot are saying it, but I don't think a lot of men
That
in
doesn't
real
happen
life
most of the time.
realise
Sorry.
that is the reality though. That is the reality. And like I was saying last time with the 5%, maybe you lot do a bit more sometimes. 6.5.
7.5.
9, 6.599.
8, 10.
Then, but the reality is, a lot of it is on us as women. And then for you then to expect, okay, so then we're going to contribute, okay, we're going to pay 50-50 for rent. Okay, then, and all the bills, okay. And then, but you want your food cooked, the house must be clean, it's a lot. It's unbalanced. It's unbalanced.
There needs to be balance.
It's completely unbalanced.
So what's happening with you two, the cooking part? Let's get back to that.
Yeah, so we're collaborating, yeah? We're collaborating. All right, so let's brainstorm. How can we fix this?
Okay, so you finish work at 3:00.
Yeah, sometimes 3:30.
All right, 3:30. You'll hit back home by 4.
Yeah.
I come back by 6, typically, maybe 7. So what I'm saying is, at least, well, to be honest, I don't know about collaboration because at this point it just makes sense.
No, but hear what I'm saying though. Your cooking's better than mine. We don't enjoy dinner when I cook. So what are we going to do?
Can I interject?
So what?
No, you're not in our relationship, bro.
Yeah, but I'm your friend and I want to tell you.
Yeah,
go
but
on
we're not
YouTube
also
and
friends.
Learn, right.
We're-
Or watch me.
We're collaborating. We're problem solving.
You ain't collaborating nothing, but I'm going to be quiet.
All right. 2 times a week, you do it.
2, yeah.
Yeah. 2 times a week, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It might be a late one, or I'll prepare it for the day after, and then 1 week we get takeaway. 1 day of a week we get takeaway.
I think that's quite a good idea.
Yeah.
Can you season the meat for me though that I'm gonna cook
Yeah.
because
So now you're.
Yeah.
So now you're.
Can I
Because I live by
Oh, right, I'll season it. Go and get the meat because you not only like it from that butcher's.
All right, cool. That's fine. Let's do that then. That's the collab.
Okay, but in real life,
No.
Why could this not work in real life? Have you tried it?
no, it can work in real life.
They don't stick to it.
Yeah, but you have to. That's when your business meeting pops up. Your relationship meeting.
All of that.
But
Don't
really and
work.
truly, yeah, because she works more days than you, yeah?
No, just a couple more hours.
Yeah, right, couple more hours. If you're whoever's home first,
Should be the person. There you go. I think that's fair enough.
But just though.
But can I give you a thing?
Her cooking's better than mine.
No, but what about
We
if
don't
they
enjoy
both
my
get
dinners.
home at the same time? That's when
Ooh.
that has to come in.
Yeah,
Or if you're at home, always working from home.
or you know what you can do? You can start preparing it. When you
Yeah.
prepare it, she can come and take over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then it's at least half.
Yeah, I think there has to be a balance. I think there really has to be
So
a
that one
balance.
is
Get too
collaborative
much.
problem solving. So you've
That
got
was
to
good.
brainstorm and compromise and.
Or at
you know,
least
come
when
to a
I cook,
solution.
you do the washing up. or at least when there has to be a load taken off of you.
Yes, exactly.
You can't just be, your foot can't be cocked up,
either or.
waiting for the food, waiting for me to come in, waiting for the food, waiting for me to wash, and then
and then twerking in the bedroom as
and then
well.
twerk in the bedroom.
It feels like slavery. It's like
It does.
slavery at this point. I'm not on that. Run. Let's do one more. So mutual respect. And the reason I'm going to say mutual respect, because, you know, healthy relationships are built on respect. And I feel like when you don't respect your partner, like, is there a relationship? So if you've lost respect, how could you regain it?
It's very difficult because it depends on what you lost respect for.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Because I'm not going to lie. I do give my partner a hard time sometimes because my expectations, and especially since becoming a mum.
Yeah.
So when he doesn't fulfill that, then there's no collaborative problem solving going on there. Then it's like, well, why are you not fulfilling this? Why are you not fulfilling that? So I lost my train of thought.
You got to collab. You got to stop having such high expectations sometimes and just collab.
But at least you
Back to the
understand that
respect.
your expectations.
Well, sorry, what was it? Back to the
respect.
Yeah.
Right. So then I have to sorry, because my brain went, and then I had to remember that we're watching. People are watching me.
Hey,
so
they're there.
Yeah. No, but so I do have to then actually, again, it's a lot of self-reflection as well.
Yeah.
Because again, like how I said, my expectations are here. I expect you to understand what I want.
But
I
not
also
mind
have
reading,
to.
yeah?
But sometimes it is that. So I also have to then go, but Miss D, did you express this, or have you looked at this, or maybe that he's finishing work later, so maybe you should do the dinner. So there is a lot of reasoning and compromise that I have to do within myself. Then to be like, okay, like be humble. You know what I mean? Because other elements, he's fantastic, and maybe just that bit, I don't know what it is in particular, but maybe that bit is the trigger.
Yes.
And
have you ever tried writing a letter to your partner when you're frustrated?
no.
No?
I mean, I've done the
text message is mad. They're not even reading that. It's just all mad.
No one ain't reading it.
No one's reading that.
I
ain't
know you get
reading
back
that shit.
okay.
They didn't read it.
I'm not. Are you reading it? I'm not reading no essay.
No, I'm reading it because I want to know what you
I'm
said.
not reading no essay, bro.
Well, I don't get essays. But if I did,
I've had essays. I ain't reading it.
I'm reading it because I need to know what
that
did you
means
say.
serious.
Yeah, I just want to know what you said.
Do you know I'm not even gonna open it? How about that?
No,
I read it. I read it, dissect it, respond to every sentence.
I need to know what
Seriously,
you
you got time?
100%.
No.
It's again, but then that
Because
goes
people
to
say mad shit in anger.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
But
I'm
no.
not reading all your anger.
That's when I want to know what you mean or how you feel. Because in anger is when the truth comes out.
When you're a bit younger,
Hey.
you react differently to things, you know.
Yeah,
See, when you
100%.
get older,
Yeah, 100%.
41,
Yeah.
you are tired. You do not have time to be responding to everything, you know. So I
Yeah,
suppose if
you
I
do.
was in a relationship now where there was essays, I might not read it. Because I'm so busy, I don't have the time or the mental capacity anymore.
Like, why are we
But when I
sending
was
essays?
younger,
But
I had time
honest,
today.
at this
But
point
it
in
was a lot
life,
more volatile then, I suppose.
at this
You
point
know
in
what I
life,
mean?
why are we sending essays when we live in the
I've
same
got time.
house?
And that's the
Yeah,
thing.
just
We live in the same house.
Give
so
me 30 minutes.
Let me
let
know
me
what
cool
you wanna
down.
say,
Calm down, and we'll talk about
and that's
it.
what happens
Yeah.
now. But before it was like you're over there, I'm over here, and it was a thing where it's like there's essays.
Justo, what are you saying?
Yo, you know, really and truly, yeah, communication.
Communication.
Again,
That's what it's all
because it's
about.
all
It's all about
communication.
But the reason why you're doing the letter, I don't know if you should even give the letter sometimes. It's just
get
to
it
calm
down.
you down. Because sometimes when you, so say I'm mad with you, I'm going to come and directly
Yeah.
come and shout at you now. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go for a walk, come back.
Yeah, write my letter.
That works.
Write my letter.
You know what I mean?
That works.
I might give you the letter or I might rip the letter up, but at least I've released that
Released
anger.
it,
I've
yeah.
got my thoughts down on paper. Everything that's
Yeah.
I'm harboring up, I can
Yeah.
get rid
And in
of.
therapy, speaking for a friend, they do suggest that quite a lot to write down
to
yeah.
pen it. Yeah.
and actually rip it up.
Yeah, it's
Just
a way
to
of releasing
release.
your
It is.
that
And I
energy.
think it works. And also, like you said, go for a walk. That have found, especially when you live with someone, works very well.
some
Or
space.
go in,
Yeah.
get in the car, just have a nice little slow drive.
Call one of your friends,
Yeah,
scream and shout.
Bring
But
your
then,
pace down.
is it always wise to call your friend?
No, not always.
Because when your friends then start feeling like,
Always.
when they're like,
No,
but
I don't
Ricky,
call my
but Ricky, this is the next time. This is the second time that Ricky has, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, so you have to be careful with that too.
I think
who you
sometimes
offload
take
it.
your time, take stock, even if you want to call someone afterwards, I think, but take stock of the situation and
Pause. Yeah,
Pause.
just pause.
even just go.
That's another
have a
technique,
walk.
isn't
Yeah, I
Just
think
pause.
it's sometimes coming out. of
I
the
think
house or the
sometimes
environment.
we're just very simple, and I sometimes think you lot just make it more difficult.
But
The
we're
women.
not simple.
This
But we're
is
not
the
as
thing.
simple as you. So this is the problem. That they say women are from Venus, men are from Mars. We're two different beings, and we deal with emotions very differently. So it's very difficult for us to understand you and for you to understand us. And although you say you're simple, sometimes the simplicity is annoying.
It's complex as well, though.
Because it's like, why are you so simple and
Yeah.
I'm so vexed and I'm so upset and you're not understanding my feelings and my problems. And for you guys, it's just boom, bang, simple. But then you want the understanding from the man sometimes. But as a woman, it's more complex. As a man, it's like, I'm good. Because you guys calm down quite quickly. Whereas us, we could be vexed to our next week.
Some, depending on
Do you
their
get what I
temper.
mean? Yeah, some. But yeah, I think it's just because we're just made up differently. But I suppose that's why it's
That's why the communication,
and
that
have
teamwork,
conversation
that
to understand each other.
meeting,
Yes.
all of these things need to be put. You have to
Yes.
put in work.
Yeah.
You do.
People need to understand
It's
relationship. They
hard.
ain't just gonna roll. You have to put
And,
some
and
work.
this is what age and maturity has taught me as well.
100%.
Because I didn't realize that before.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
Because I've been chasing in my young years. I was chasing relationships. I was
You must have lost your breath.
chasing them. Yeah, because I wanted this idealistic picture of a
difficult.
secure
Yes,
relationship.
yes.
not understanding the groundwork.
Right.
And
And
I
the
get
roots
that.
you got
Yeah.
to
And
so to
nothing
get
is
to.
perfect, you know. Nothing is perfect at all.
But when you did it, when you were young and you did it like that, that was a good thing because it gives you experience.
Nah, fam, I was a new kid. Listen. Some of the crustiest level of people
Cruddy.
was able to get into my vicinity because I didn't understand certain things.
But that's age. That's just, and that's you giving people
And
chance.
my mum, Audrey told me in there,
Yeah.
Shana, one day, you're gonna see the people them on the road and you're gonna be feel so shame. Say have a beef. And I was like, Mama, I get it. No, but I love him, Mum. I love him. Okay.
Not so
Who is
shame.
him? Right.
Mum
Now I
used-
see him, I'm
you know
like,
what my mum
what?
used to say? I said, one day you're not going to remember his name.
Right.
I was like, never.
Mum said never how.
Like,
Mom's wild.
you won't even remember his name.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
I love him. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Ma'am.
Oh God.
Serious things. Trust
So what
me.
we doing? We scoring now?
What's that on our communication?
No relationship. Just overall, what would you score yourself in a relationship?
Out of.
10.
But you didn't see how the respect comes back.
Oh, you want to hear about that bit?
Boy, I think that's got to be built through those meetings.
Yeah.
Understanding
Is
again.
it possible though?
It depends on what you lost the respect for.
I
I
believe
think.
it depends. I'm so sorry.
And some people are really forgiving. Some people are like, they're not forgiving. They're
And
not
then
trying
also,
to have that.
how much times do you forgive? Toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think it depends
'cause
on what.
each time-
Levels to like losing respect.
Yeah, and I think
1000%.
each time kind of it tends to erode away, depending on what it is. It could be a little idiot argument, fine. But if it's big things that also cause other people to disrespect you, as well as them disrespecting you, so now you've got a gang of disrespectful motherfuckers. We have a problem.
Yeah, I think,
what I
do you know
mean?
what, for me, right, if I'm in a relationship with somebody who, if I have a complaint, and I'm not saying like I'm perfect, because obviously there's complaints both sides, yeah? If I have a complaint, and you do not do anything to try to help or solve that complaint, then I think it's hard to come back constantly. You might maybe do one time, two times.
Yes.
But if you have someone and you say, look, I don't like when you put the cup here. Put it here. And then you see him going, ooh, ooh, every like bit over time.
Yes.
To where he gets it here, then what's your complaint? He's trying.
He's trying, yeah.
So then the respect builds up because you're like, you know what, he's taking,
You can see the
he's
trying,
taking,
you
yeah,
can
he's
see the
trying,
effort.
he's putting in the work,
Yeah.
and also I must reciprocate it and I must respect that.
And also commend it as well.
I commend
let me
it.
know
Oh yeah, because you know men, they're fragile,
they need this
fragile.
one, they need They
You
need
know you have,
Hey, you done so well. Thank you.
Give the ego a bit of a stroke.
you have to.
Sometimes it's good to compliment a man.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you compliment a man, it
Oh,
makes
yes.
it makes it more than
Yeah, I know.
much more.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, men are like children.
That's what this was what I just said.
Sometimes you see when you compliment a child, yeah, the child wants to do more.
What are you looking at, Justin? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah, you do. But and as women, yeah. But sometimes because we're so hard and we're so in our thing and we're so on job, all of us, but some of us, we don't realize that you lot need
more
it.
Sexually sometimes more sexually than actual compliments. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Like, oh, your body, or do you know, like,
That's true.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, someone told me that they like my aura the other day. I was like, that's a top tier compliment.
It is.
Like,
It is.
Yeah.
That is an amazing compliment. That's lovely. Yeah. It is. Not that you have a nice bomb.
literally,
Yeah.
it is.
That's a good.
That's a great
Of course that's a good
because
compliment.
It's more than just
Yeah, it's not my
physical.
outside shell. It's about me,
yeah,
my
your
personality.
the way you
Yeah,
carry yourself.
that's a
what
top tier
people-
comment.
yeah.
Compliment.
Women will kind of like the fact that when men compliment their body because
It's done. It's
As well
over.
as
It's
the-
boring.
You can walk past a
What
freaking
else?
freaking construction site and every man's
Barbershop.
complimenting your body, like
Anyway.
literally.
It's like I know my legs are thick. I know I got
no,
big
but-
batty. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah. What else?
right.
Like what else are you
Yeah.
bringing? What
Yeah.
else are you telling me?
Yeah,
Like
it's dead. It's dead.
come
it's dead,
on.
It's dead, it's dead.
come
It's too
on.
superficial. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't speak for everybody because some people might like
Yeah,
that.
some people like that.
That's on you. We want more.
Yeah.
Need more.
Scores. Who's going first?
What would I score myself in relationship? And I'm going to break it down.
Overall.
I would score myself in relationship, in communication. I would score myself a growing 5.7
5.7, you know, out of 10, yeah?
It's the way she
out of 10.
Your communication's bad.
My communication is really poor. My delivery is poor. My expression is poor. So I
at
am
least you
working
admit
on
that,
it. I'm working on it. I'm really working
that.
on it. I would give myself, what other elements of there is a relationship? So communication, intimacy. Intimacy is a declining.
Oh dear.
Intimacy intimacy is hard because of I
I
still got after prenatal
yeah
trauma.
yeah.
So
It's
I don't know if okay. I'm gonna round it up. So relationship overall,
I was trying to get the different elements, but I think
I'm gonna give myself a 7,
Okay.
a 7 out of 10 because there's still a lot of growth needed on my part.
Okay.
Because like I said, I've experienced lots of crust.
what
So I have to
So
Yeah.
wait a minute, there's more parts to it. So there's emotional as well. We broke this down the other day. I was just
Yeah.
about to try and find it, but we talk too much, guys. Like,
emotional.
Emotional damage.
See with me and emotion.
yeah.
Like I see for me, I see tears as a weakness. So my emotional side is, I think on a grand scheme of things, it's quite low. But for me, I'm cool with it, kind of thing. When I was pregnant, I was. Where's the butter? Why did no butter? But
Not now.
yeah.
Hard again.
So emotional. I think I've got quite a tough interior, exterior. Personally.
But do you think that's good in a relationship?
I mean, like I said, I'm a 7, so I'm still trying to grow. What I don't need is criticism. I'm joking. In a relationship, yeah, maybe it's not the best in a relationship, but then I'm able to regulate myself a bit more because I am in a bit more control of my reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
So actually maybe emotional, I'll put myself actually quite high actually when I think about it.
You're mindful.
Yes, I'm very mindful of my reactions, of everything I think is that I think of what's the consequence, that's a lot how I think. And if I'm not thinking of that, that's because my head's gone. But I'm going to put myself at 8 emotionally.
Okay. I think there was more bits. I think it was
Was it-
spiritual.
In spiritual,
Okay. What else was there? There was character.
was it intellectual?
Intellectual.
Was it intellectual?
Yes, it was intellectual.
Intellectually in my relationship. I mean, is that a hard one to say because does it depend on what your partner like encompasses too?
Yeah, because it's the bond between the two of you, no?
Yeah, we got to come back on that one.
Cool.
Yeah, it's hard to rate that one.
So overall.
Yeah, overall I give myself a 7 out of 10.
All right, calm. Nice. Thanks.
I'm going to take a drink again.
Me, so communication.
I have to say it like that.
Communication. I think I communicate quite well. I've become a lot more mindful. I'm less shouty. But I think that's because of the partner I have. He's helped me to not have to be so aggressive with the communication. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And now
it's not necessary.
Yeah, and I've realised that you can get your point across without always evoking the deep voice with the bass. So I'd say communication years ago would have been about 5.
Yeah.
But now I would say I'm about an 8. You may disagree. I don't know. But I'd say about 8, because if I feel something or whatever, I feel like we talk about it and we kind of get around to it. And I think also another thing I should say, living with somebody forces you, hallelujah, to work it out. You gotta work it out. You can't just say I'm blocking you for 3 days.
Yeah.
Block where?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You lot share the
Lock yourself in the bathroom.
Where you going?
Yeah.
You
They're in the kitchen like,
excuse me.
Excuse.
You get me? So you gotta work it out.
Some people be living like that.
So,
that's
it's
some
mad.
people be
No,
living like that.
I'll be scared. I watch too much murder programs. You ain't straggling meat in the night time. We're gonna sort this shit out tonight. But you ain't killing me. Sorry about that, sir. Sorry there. But yeah, so I'd say now, definitely, I'm an 8 on communication.
That's good.
Communication.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm better now, and that's because of the partner that I have. Much better.
Okay. Spiritually,
yeah, probably about a 5 or 6. Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
Intimacy.
Boy. Hold on. Self praise.
This is a straight 100. Straight 100.
Yeah.
No, I'd say about a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that a 9? Is
Because
because
we
of
got time today.
Vicky's going home to do cartwheels.
You know what I mean? Is it a 9 because of like the frequency or just the connection?
The frequency, the connection, the way that I feel about the person, and it's one of them ones where, for me, if I feel like I'm not in the mood, he can make me get in the mood. Whereas before, if I weren't in the mood, it was like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, I'm with somebody who can turn it around because I feel that connection with them.
Right.
It's here, and then here. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's better. So I'd say 9, and try to make it as often as possible.
I can see him grinning.
So definitely that is definitely a good area.
Okay.
Very comfortable. Where else is there that you said?
Emotional.
Yeah.
Emotional.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Emotional, I'd say about a 7.5
Okay.
ish. Again, I'm quite harsh. I don't see tears as a weakness. I used to when I was a lot younger, but now I think men should have the space to cry and feel like if they want to.
No, sorry. I don't mean it to anybody else. Just for
because the people that
just for myself. Oh no. I'm not looking at anyone who cries, because the thing is, as soon as I see someone cry, I'm bawling with you.
Yeah, just like me. I never used to be like that.
I am, but
like that.
I used to cry when horses got hurt on TV.
Like, don't leave me cry.
What?
Like, don't leave. No. No.
You cry with him when he's crying like that.
What sort of cry?
What kind of cry was it? Amanda cried like that either.
Nah.
No, you can't be
So
saying
that brings us back to the respect.
has a free space to cry when they cry. Disclaimer. So for me, I have more of a harsher exterior, and interior, but it's just the way I was brought up. I think
A bit soft on the inside, bit hard on the outside.
a little bit soft, but I think I'm working on it, and trying to be a little bit more mindful of feelings in order to allow space for emotion. Because I can be quite emotional now. It could be the hormones.
Really?
I don't know. but I am a lot softer now in my older age. So I cry quicker. So I'm more in tune with my emotion and try to be in tune with my emotion with my partner as well.
But I will say, I'm an angry crier. So like, say you get me to that. See, like, say if it's a beef thing. Yeah.
So you're toxic.
100%.
No, wait, what is this like? Wait, stop. You're toxic.
So.
Okay, doctor. If
So
she
do you
start
want to
crying
leave?
now.
Yeah, right.
Start crying now.
Because if you, do you wanna,
Don't put the earrings.
yeah, I'm an angry crier. Again though, I think it's because I'm not good at communicating. Great.
You get frustrated.
Right. Do you not ever watch like Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I have.
You know Candy?
Yes.
You see Candy, every time she gets emotional, like every time someone gets a bit too much, you
cries.
see it's in your throat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, no, but...
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's not that you're crying because you're a dick. It's you're crying. It's that you're crying because it's like, you're getting me to that point. And I can't explain myself, and it's like overwhelming.
Frustrated. Yeah.
So I haven't done that in years, to be honest, but I do that. So it's in there. It's just it's hard to come out.
Yeah, and you're fighting it.
Yeah, fighting it.
Yeah, I'm not an emotional crier.
Can I just stop you guys for a second? We got the breakdown. So emotional, sharing feelings openly, physical, closeness through touch, intellect, stimulating conversations, experimental, shared experiences, and spiritual, sharing values and beliefs. Experimental, we've missed. Sharing spirits, yeah,
that's 10 for me.
Yeah.
That's 10 for
As
me.
in, like, because you're going on a holidays.
Go on holidays, do different things. We've done a lot of firsts together and always trying to plan new things together. So there's a lot of experiences that we do, or things that I've experienced, and I'm bringing him along to say, come do this or whatever. So a lot of, I'm high on that one.
You said physical, that's great. Emotional, you're great. Intellectual, stimulating conversations.
Yeah, we have that all the time. In the morning,
School?
I'd say like 8, 9. Because we're always talking about like loads of different things. Conversations just lead on. We like conversation. Yeah.
I'm someone that has to be stimulated mentally.
Yeah, it has
What
to.
about shared values and beliefs?
Now,
Because that's important.
That is important. Very similar, but I think a middle score because we have some, but not all.
I think we score quite highly on it, especially now as parents. Yeah.
You align
we got
more.
the same, definitely. Definitely. Experimental definitely got cut short. But in terms of parenting and stuff like that, a beautiful bond.
Yeah.
Like beautiful experiences.
Amazing.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless. My sister tried to steal the experience of him seeing our twins get born.
No.
Yeah, she almost. He was like, they almost came while she was in the room, and they were like, he's outside. And she was like, and I was like, don't leave. I was like, don't leave. But she was like, no, I have to give it to him.
Oh,
But
that's so nice.
Yeah, he can't miss his twins.
Not to bait out my sister.
He can't miss his twins.
But yeah, so but before kids, definitely we would a high 8.
Yeah.
With loads more to do.
Things.
With loads more to do. But
Children change the dynamics like massively.
Gross.
Should we take it to the boys? Or
Well, definitely.
should we take it to the boys? Go on, Justo. So let's start with you.
Look at him, so happy.
Emotionally, what do you score yourself?
Emotional. I'm very emotional still.
So that's sharing your
As in
feelings openly.
Yeah,
I feel
What,
that.
like bawling? Are you a crier?
Nah, I don't really cry. But when I get deep into it, I do
You
cry.
do, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
So
really
when it's
good.
deep,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's different.
That's
and you
cool.
feel open with that person that you can do that.
100%.
Yeah, we can respect that.
That's good.
Huh? Nah, don't do the don't leave me. But
And I think men think that we don't like. We like to see a bit of tears now and again, not just for anything. And where were you last night?
Not that.
And a bit of tears
like
is
I
there.
said, when it's deep, yeah, man, I give myself a good
Example.
Woody's asking for the
You don't
example.
need to give an example.
If it's a deep conversation, or if it's like, let's just say if it's like
Me too.
like
That's one of
communication
those.
skills or anything like that, to say like, right, you know what?
No, why are you crying?
It just depends, bro. It could be anything.
But you can see he's a passionate
It's the
person.
moment. It might be the
Yeah.
moment. You know, the
That's what
moment
it's
just
passionate.
gets you.
Yeah.
It could be anything, man. It could be literally like, yo, maybe like I never paid attention to certain things. And then it's like when she's talking to me. When she's talking to me. No, it's when she, no, whoa, hold on. When she's talking to me, if she's talking to me and she's saying something and I can see that she's in pain, I'm in pain because I've hurt her. So
that's a beautiful thing because some men don't even acknowledge that shit. I just want to say,
I love this.
Do you know what? You might have the 6%.
Yeah.
You might have it.
because some men are just emotionless shells.
That's beautiful.
Emotionless shells.
That is beautiful.
Really good. Really good.
All right, if we're good.
I think we need more of that.
Yes, we do. So yeah. Have I done on
Physical closeness through touch.
Physical, that's a standard thing.
That's a
standard thing.
All right, intellectual, sharing, stimulating conversations.
A lot of that as well. I'll give that a 10 as well.
Okay.
Good.
Because she has to be your friend. You should
Exactly.
speak about anything and everything.
But you're on the road looking for a friend.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's a 10 still. Yeah.
What about experimental, like sharing experiences?
Oh yeah, I would. Back then I'll give it a 10. Because of my situation, I can't really travel. You know what I mean? But when that's done, every 3 months.
There's loads to do in the UK. When we do our experiences,
we do that
when we do the experience chapter, we go share some stuff.
On the plane, travel.
I want to go back on the plane. Like how we used to get on the plane before, you know what I'm saying? But
It's coming.
Explore a bit of the UK, we do it. We've done that.
Yeah,
and all
you
that,
live
but
it
I
up.
want to get back out there on the plane kind of thing.
I hear that.
Don't worry. Soon
Spiritual, sharing values and beliefs.
Spiritual, I'm gonna give that a 10.
That's
yeah,
good.
because I'm very spiritual, and it's good the fact that she's become very spiritual as well.
Good.
Yeah.
She's very, very spiritual now.
Good.
I mean, I think when you have a partner, you want your partner to match your energy.
100.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
You don't pray together, fast together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, she's very spiritual. So spiritual, I'll give that a 10.
Good.
What was the other one?
Intimacy is lost.
Oh man.
Well, physical touch, same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a 10 as well.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah.
What you saying, Woody?
I'm single. So how does it work?
Oh well, if you're single then.
You just got Jeremy Kyle. So the next chapter.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm the same. So I score myself like a 0.
Yeah, we didn't ask you.
It's a bit of a flat.
No,
We
but
know
you're
right now.
newly single. So
Yeah, but what does the past now?
okay.
Like
That's how I
we can't be scoring that shit. Like it's a pass for a reason. Like
You only want current situations.
Yes.
yeah,
And then
nah.
one. Okay.
No, but you know my
That makes
anthem
sense.
used to be like ninjas ain't shit, but
Yeah.
I'm stopped saying that now. And you know,
Yeah.
Not every ninja is like
it's
that.
shit. Yeah.
Some
But
ninjas
a lot
do grow up.
of them
They
are.
grow up and their mindset change.
we hope
you know
so.
what I'm
And
saying?
those ones who
A lot
don't,
of
they'll
mindset
be left
change.
outside.
We're
the
going
box.
cross our fingers. Cross our fingers.
And the toes. And the toes.
Oh
I feel
boy.
like you women have no faith in us no more.
No,
bro.
but you
You
know,
know,
like
it's
when we
years
talk about
of disappointment.
stimulating conversations, like, because I'm single, I have been having conversations, and let me tell you, there's not many people that can have a conversation.
100.
Like, they can't hold a basic
It's mad, isn't it?
conversation. It's actually insane.
Is
So-
that when it goes too far into the relationship?
No.
No,
That
just
could be
when
early
you're
on.
You're really trying to talk to some people. It's mad.
My good friend,
this is why
says I have a 48-hour rule. By 48 hours, I have to be like,
But this is
that
what
ninja ain't shit.
but this is what I think. Yeah, you shouldn't start conversation as just like that girl kind of conversation. You should be able to speak about anything and everything.
Yeah.
Right,
When you
exactly.
the person can't though, then what's
Yeah.
the
You know what I
point?
mean? Did you see what happened today? Yo, that's mad.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when organic relationships
Yes.
organically become what they're supposed to
Yes.
become.
That's the best way.
And if you
Yeah.
can't even talk,
And you know, I get it. Sometimes people are a bit shy in the beginning, so on and so on. So it might take some time to.
2024, bro. What you been
Yeah.
People are shy. I'm shy.
No, but there's
I'm shy.
a lot of men and women out there with no depth.
100%.
Nothing about them.
No
Superficial.
depth. Very superficial. They might look good on the outside,
But it's a
but
shell.
it's hollow
It's
on the
a
inside.
shell. That's
It is.
Absolutely.
It's empty.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize there's definitely more to like just the appearance. Like we need more. Because once that's gone,
Because
Because conversation is key. Like
exactly.
you
Why are you
just
teaming
talk.
up with someone that you're just gonna what? What are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing? just laying down and sleeping together. Do you know what I mean? It's just that gets boring.
Yeah.
There needs to be more.
Yeah, we need more, especially in age. Like as you get older, there's a
Like
hell
look
of a lot
at all the individual areas that we just mapped out, like spiritual connection, intellectual, all of these things. If you're not coming with at least half of that and we can build on it, then what is the point? You can't even hit one.
Yeah, it don't make
There's
no
no point. There's no point.
It's going nowhere.
I'm gonna stay single until, I see the wow. I need a wow.
But then this is it. This is why it gets more difficult to find someone as you get older and as you go through experiences, because then you're like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
That cross.
You're gonna compromise your peace for rubbish.
That's when you become very picky though.
But
Sorry, don't compromise your peace for rubbish.
This is what I'm saying. And this is the problem. When they're rubbish and they come bring rubbish on top of it, it's like, what's happening here?
No.
So I remember, I'm coming slightly off topic, right? Okay. I went through a stage where I was like, oh my God, like I'm single, I'm a bit lonely. I want someone. Okay. And that was the wrong thing. Because then it was like I was looking for someone in desperation to fill a gap that I didn't actually quite know what the gap was that I want.
Yes.
Yeah. And I picked up someone who who didn't have the usual traits that I look for, or I usually get, or whatever. But I felt like I know who I am, I'm confident, I can do my own thing, I make my own money, I've got my own car, I got my own this. So I don't need you to have anything. Yeah. So he came in with zilch.
Crust. No,
Ooh,
babes.
below crust. What's the layer below earth?
No.
What is that layer?
We got
Lava.
that one.
Yeah.
Lava.
What's under lava?
Lava. Fucking hell.
Yeah. He came with nothing, and I thought,
He came with lava, came to melt you.
Yeah, but
These niggas with nothing to offer. Sorry, ninjas. These niggas
Ninjas.
with nothing to offer are coming to destroy you, to tear you down. They're coming to gun out your hole and finish you.
Done out the hole.
In terms of depth, he had the depth of communication.
Oh, he could communicate.
He could communicate well.
About.
So then that threw me off. So I thought, okay,
you're
decent. You got something. You got something about you. Well, I know that. So where were you then? So where were you then? This is why I wanted older brothers.
Where was your advice then?
This is why I wanted older brothers. I needed you then. Yeah. He had good communication. Obviously, we could banter. Blah blah blah. And then
that was it.
Then when real life started kicking in, I was like, oh hell to the no. Like I've never
started bending your feet.
I've never met the entrepreneur of Wasteman. Like I've never the CEO, creator of Wasteman before. I've never, because I would never entertain that before. But I thought, let me just open up a bit. Let me just give it, and it was the wrong thing to do. But I had to go through that experience to get the gem of the person who I am with now.
Yeah.
And it helped me to show
to recognize
and to reevaluate my values.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But
and appreciate.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That was now when I look back, that was a lie.
Question
I ain't asking no questions. Go.
What do you not try like encouraging, like motivating?
No, so
sometimes what you gotta remember, when you meet somebody, sometimes you're trying to help that person. You don't know why you two have bumped into each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Did you try to motivate him, encourage him, push him forward? Oh.
Can I just say something? Sorry. How do you motivate lava?
To burn you up.
How do you motivate lava? Please tell me. If you meet a girl that's on you for just like getting what she can, and she's waist scared, how are you motivating her?
So
you
I
meet
think
a bummy girl.
I think a lot of women. I'm not gonna say women. Maybe men do it too. But I know a lot of women who go into relationships as fixers.
Fixer upper.
And then we leave worse with less tools than we came in with.
Let me tell you,
because you lot laughed up with the tools.
My granny said to me, "Never you do that.
Never you do that.
Never you do that."
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. I'm not saying you can't give people a chance, and when you see potential in people.
Yeah.
But what you need to do is recognize if you're licking the head starstruck or it is potential.
Yeah.
Do it quickly because time goes. You get older, and then everything broke up, mash up, tear up.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that very quickly, and that's for women and that's for men. I'm not saying it for whoever. I'm saying anybody. I'm not doing this for women. I'm not doing anyone who you see, and it is the CEO of Waste Cadet, Waste Man,
Lava.
Waste Cross on top of Cross, Krusty the Clown's cousin,
Cut it.
Cross, motherfucking Cross.
Cut it.
Do your assessment very quickly and move the fuck on.
Amen.
So to answer your question, he couldn't help himself. So there was nothing that I could do unless I was going to open my spleen and give him my innards.
Not the spleen.
To help him,
Done is just dash the lava in
he
there.
was
Done it.
Planet Rock.
the lava.
You know the lava destroys everything in its path.
He was beyond help.
That's a new one, you know.
Yeah, that's it. The lava. The lava.
Lava to mash up.
When you meet that one
It's
day,
true.
just like
There's so much you could do and could have done.
Yeah.
And you know what as well? You also have to be mindful of takers. Some people are just takers. So you're helping someone in order for them to become a better person. And all they're doing is
Sucking the life out of you.
absorbing. And they're
Sucking
just
the life
absorbing
out
and
of
they're absorbing and they're not improving.
Yeah.
And you're just giving and they're just absorbing. And do you know what I mean? So you've got to learn very quickly to get it.
Yeah.
And
don't let
understand.
emotions come in the way.
Because
people
mindful.
they see the red flags, you know. How many times have you not seen the red
There's
flags
red
and still charge
flags.
forward?
You see
How
the
many
first
times?
red flag, please.
Listen.
Please.
I at that point, I was roller-polying in the red flags.
Yeah.
I was
Diving into them. Yeah.
listen, dancing with the red flags, and I was like, no, but I'm sure it's orange. And the flags was in my face.
Slapping you.
Yes, slapping me. Lava.
Because there always is an indicator. With men and women, there is an indicator. And as human beings, we tend to ignore it sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't.
We let other things get in the way, like emotions, or they're pretty, or they're
Cloud your
good looking, or
judgment.
whatever.
No.
Then
Try
next minute
your
you're like a
best.
year deep,
It's hard.
and your life is just going down.
Listen.
Like what?
Listen.
Like what?
What? Listen. And then before you know it, it's a hole to climb.
Yeah.
You gotta climb out that hole.
Yeah. I didn't stay in that one long because I was like,
Rebuild.
hell to the no.
Let's move to question 2, guys. So we asked the public, why is most of y'all men running from marriage?
Before you start, please let me take a drink.
Let's just.
So this one, I think this one was the most interesting question of the week.